Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 11th to the 17th of April 2022. The big news this week continues as we have Jupiter and Neptune conjunct at 23 degrees Pisces. And it really is very important for you to look in your chart where is 23 degrees Pisces and what planets are making aspects and angles to that point. Because this conjunction hasn't happened for 166 years, taking us back to 1856, and it really is a breakthrough moment of the year. We're moving from the old to the new, and we're having to let go of everything of the old in order to make this transition. It's a dimensional change and vital for the years ahead. So like the sun breaking through the clouds, Jupiter will pierce the illusions of our perceptions and bring a great sense of power, clarity and strength with it. There's an alignment to all that is, an initiation into unity consciousness, our realization that we're connected to everything, that we're souls having a human experience over many lifetimes. And this will help us let go of this lifetime's limiting personality story and any false narratives that we've been carrying that bring in lower frequency emotions. And to help us with this, we've got Venus going through Pisces as well. This is deeply soulful, musical, watery, intuitive energy that we can easily tune into if we're not too busy to help us make this transit. So we've already had much coming up from the past, from the cells of our body, inherited and this life, beliefs, emotional dramas, trauma. And we're starting to see, as this alignment becomes exact and carries the waves forwards, that much of what we've believed and belonged to and attached to was just a perception, just an idea, just a program that we're ready to let go of now. So while this is not easy, we can observe anything that comes up, honour what we've learnt from the experience but not belong to it, not attached to it, just allow it to be released back into the wild. We've been living in a program like captive animals. We can release ourselves back into the wild, to not have to control, to not have to know, but to realise that our true knowing comes from our ability to feel, to sense and to intuit, be guided from deep within. So however this is manifesting for you, do take some time to be still, to appreciate, to align, to change your view from the human to the divine, to rinse your cells and to challenge and let go of limited beliefs and old programming. So although this aspect is exact this week, like I say, this sends waves forwards, waves of potential. So we can practice this on a daily basis, being, feeling, knowing, and liberating ourselves from a very long cycle of separation and fear consciousness. By Monday, Mercury moves into Taurus for the next few weeks, so our processing mind aligns with the heart. It's a very solid and practical application here, a self-dedication, be authentic and heart-centered, to calm the mind and to stay very much in the present moment, responsible to our vibration and what we're creating, and grateful for what's flowing back to us. And as if that's not enough, we have a full moon coming up on the 16th in Libra. So this is 26 degrees Libra, so do go and find where that is in your chart as well. A full moon is a passing aspect, but we can feel the pull, we can feel the build-up and the tension as the moon is opposite the sun in Aries. This will be at 19:53 UK time. So this full moon, sun in Aries, moon in Libra, there's a balance of our relationship with self, which will be perfect because our first relationship is with our higher, deeper self, with our soul, with our eternal self, and coming back to that knowing and embodying that rather than our relationships with others and the outside world. Libra is often depicted as that, relationships, but you can't have a good relationship with others unless you're really integral to your true self and your true essence. So a sense of balancing coming in with the full moon on Saturday, and Mars also moves into Pisces. So once again we plunge into the depths, the ether, everything beyond the five senses. So we're letting go of the rational, the practical, old thought patterns and habits, both of these strong aspects, and stopping to balance and feel, swim around in the etheric waters. Feels like a relief after a couple of years of very strong Capricorn energy and a couple of months of challenges in Aquarius, showing us what we need to leave behind, giving us a vision of what's coming. And now the challenge is to be, to tune in and surrender and receive. So this is not a week to be busy, to overthink, to analyse, to plan. Mercury in Taurus, we can challenge a lot of our views in our heads and check in with our heart, feel our heart's desire, feel our uniqueness, as Uranus is also in Taurus. Mercury is approaching Uranus for some radical rewiring next week. But this week's more like swimming along the bottom of the ocean, beyond gravity, blurred edges, muted sound, not relying on our usual 5 senses, but coming home to our real internal compass. As things come up, they clear space. Jupiter clears space. And Neptune is the channel that we can tune in and receive in effortless flow. So the letting go on the one hand, and the surrendering, the aligning, and the feeling, all those in combination. You'll be given guidance every moment of the day, just by stopping and going within. So really slow down, enjoy every moment. Wake up every day, aligned to your soul, your journey, your uniqueness. Listen to your guidance. Follow the call. Check in with any challenges. Is this really me? Do I really believe this? Have I lived this, and can I let it go now? With a gentle washing of the waves, ebbing and flowing, will take what served you and cleanse what's remained. So if you'd like to see where this is happening for you, I am available, zoehind7@gmail.com, for one-to-one sessions, learning your chart, and coaching to find the blocks and the limitations, and practical ways to release and renew and rebirth. These videos are on my YouTube channel, zoeastro, and I post the links on Facebook @astrozo and Instagram @zoehind7. So wishing you a transformative week. Go with the flow, release, align, and receive. So those are the horoscopes for this week, and I'll see you next week.